that this intro that Ashley has that I made for us. I love Ashley. She makes great intros, but it doesn't have a timer. Not having a timer is very integral to. I'm not staring at the intro. I'm talking on the chat, making sure everything's in order and whatnot. And then I ask Gen X Dad, because he's across the studio doing his own thing. I'm not gonna bug him. I ask him. I go, hey, since there's no timer on this, you think it's gonna loop? I was like, you think it already, now I don't know, because, it could have looped already, and I have no idea, and I could just be watching the intro for the entire stream. And then I get a call from Gen X Mom right after I say that, going, hey, you already know the intro looped once, right? And I was like, yup, I knew that 100%. And I just turned on the stream yup, meant to do that. Yeah. So, yeah. My bad, guys. Did we need timers on our intros, guys? I thought we went over that in basic training, but if we didn't, that's okay. We need a review lesson every 6 months anyway. So, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Kidz Korner show. I am cooked. I'm not high. I'm just cooked. And I know a lot of you guys don't know what that means because you're not my age. So I'd like for you guys to guess. What does cooked mean? I'm cooked. I'm using it in a sentence for you. And I'd like you to guess what the Gen Z terminology means. And then I'll give you guys a little English lesson on the 2020s English. Okay? Long day. That's pretty close, Chris. You're tired. Fried, not baked. Tired. Worn out. You're very tired. You're baked. No. You guys are very close. You guys are actually on the money, pretty much. It's you're worn out, like you guys said, or you're burnt out. You're done. You're done. Now, Mama didn't raise no. I'm not allowed to say that word because she's watching the stream, but you know what I'm about to say. So I'm gonna do the stream anyways and do the show prep because I'm here for you guys, and I feel bad that I missed the last stream because of weather and my own lack of time management skills. So, because allow me to list my resume of things that I do. And then I can't wait for some blue-collar welder in the chat to go, if you're not working 80 hours a week and you got soft hands, man. If you're not working 100-hour weeks with 2 hours of sleep every day and buying 45-hour energies every single day, then you're not working hard enough. But I'm a full-time college student. I'm still doing Gen X Talks. I now have a job. And I'm also an ag ambassador at BC, so it's a lot, but I'm trying to figure out my time, so it's tough. But it's part of growing up, and I understand that it's something that I have to learn, and that I'm not gonna be able to do everything I want to at one time, But I'm glad my dad isn't holding my hand through it because then I wouldn't learn as much. So, enough about me. time to get to the rest of the show. First off, I'd like to start it off with one of my favorite sayings from Vegas. Fuck you, Josh. Besides that, I'm doing great. Thank you, Kaiser Wilhelm, for member for 5 months. Kaiser Wilhelm the second, member for 5 months. Kaiser Wilhelm the second reporting in from Alsace, oh gosh, I gotta look that up so I don't say it wrong. Alsace. I could do this because Gen X Dad can't. He'll be doing he's like, I can't type, and he doesn't want to type on camera because the way he types is going. Which is how a lot of Gen Xers type. Didn't you guys grow up with the invention of computers and keyboards? And that was just taken from the typewriters. So I don't understand how you guys are saying that wrong, Here, wait, let me put on the headphones so I can hear this. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm not saying that right. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to say that right, so I'm not even going to attempt it. I'll just say Alsace, which is the most American way I could say that. And I know you're from Germany, so. Anyways, I got some stuff I got to say because Gen Xers are a little weird. And that's one of the main points I like to get across in the Kidz Korner show, is that Gen Xers are not as amazing as you guys thought. You guys are great. There are great people in every generation. But man, You know, it's you guys have some weird things, just like Gen Z. But let me get into it. Let me ease you guys into it, because you guys have some weird sayings, and that's what I'm really gonna focus on this show is the weird sayings on that Generation X has, because it's a little skeptical. First off, you guys are the ones that came up with a chill pill. I don't know where the chill pill came from. I don't know if you guys were planning on inventing that or if it was, but let's read the description that this article has. Jesus, Dad, stop throwing stuff around. The phrase, take a chill pill, was first popped up in the early 80s. Green's Dictionary of Slang defines it as a metaphorical medicine that acts to calm one down. So it's just placebo. They give you a sugar pill, and they're like, it's a chill pill. You'll calm down. You'll chill out. You'll stop being so weird. You know? I don't use this, personally. I just tell people to relax or chill out. But chill pill, W saying. I'm glad you guys came up with that. Because that's something that I think is generational. That transcends generations. I heard that as a little kid. Because when you're a little kid, you just say whatever your dad said. So, my friend got in trouble and went to the principal's office for some of those sayings. Another one you guys came up with is gnarly. I guess you guys were a generation of surfers, especially in California. That's one gnarly wave. Nobody uses this unironically. Everybody uses this as like making fun of a surfer or making fun of somebody who's potentially high. You know, nobody just straight up says that was gnarly. And I don't even think you guys said it genuinely. I think you guys were making fun of yourselves. Gnarly predates Gen X, my dude. That's just like your opinion, man. I'm just bringing you some words that you guys said a lot. I would know. I was there. I promise. Again, I'll do a third one, and then I'm going to quiz you on some more Gen Z slang. Third one is, okay, this one isn't used anymore. The first one, yuppie. What are you guys saying? This could be the dirtiest thing I've ever said in my life, and I'd have no idea. Yuppie. Yuppie was derived from the acronym YUP. I didn't know that YUP was an acronym. For young urban professional. There's so much to unpack in this one sentence. First off, I didn't know YUP was an acronym. Second, what is a young urban professional? I might need to call in I know I said I wasn't going to bother him, but I might need to call in my dad on this one because I seriously don't know what that means. Yuppie was derived from the acronym YUP for young urban professional, though the OED notes, what is the OED? Right over my head. Notes that the term is playful. It can also be a diss. Okay, a diss is still here. There are diss tracks, stuff like that. An insult used to express contempt. And another term given to us by Gen X. Wow. Hey, Dad?
Yeah.
Calling it. What is a yuppie?
A yuppie's like a snotty rich kid whose daddy gives him an executive job.
Ah. Oh, yuppie is like preppy. Oh,
yep.
Okay. So
with a job, preppy with a job.
Yeah. But so it's have you ever heard of YUP as an acronym?
No.
As young urban professional?
Not a chance.
This is like the Young Thug trial. Truly humbled under God. That's his name.
No.
Remember that?
No, not the same thing.
You don't remember that?
I remember that. It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing? Okay. Now it's time, guys. It's time to quiz you on some Gen Z terms, okay?
Mrs. Ford's not happy with you.
Why?
Because you cussed. Go look at the staff thread.
I had to.
You had to?
Yes, it was for the joke.
I don't think she's going to think so.
It was for the joke.
You better start apologizing.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mrs. Ford.
Uh-oh.
I had to curse because it's Josh, okay?
Could have said, screw Josh.
No, it's not the same. Because, okay, the story behind the joke, F you, Josh, is because in Vegas, you know, I still need to do my part of Vegas because there's a lot that went on. Josh tried dragging me to a strip club, and I said, no, Josh, I don't want to go. I'd rather go to Chippendales.
And watch the men.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, he's like, you want to go to a strip club? I'm like, heck yeah. He's like, yeah, the girls there are going to be great. I'm like, girls? Whoa! Wait a minute. So the reason behind FU Josh, as you guys know, David Black is the go-karting Gen X Talks champion, as you guys saw from the Vegas clips. So I was second place, and Josh was in pole position going into the final race. So I was in second place position starting off the race. I was thinking I just need to pass Josh, hold my lines, and I'll win, right? The first turn is kind of it turns in, and then it does a 180, right? It's a tough turn. It's a dangerous turn that if you mess it up, you're really out. I know this because in the practice round, I did the same thing. I spun out on it, and it was not good. So Josh, in the pole position, the guy says, if you wreck, we are not restarting you. Like, just be careful around the first turn. I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay a safe distance behind Josh. Maybe I'm a cart and a half behind him or something like that. David Black's on my right. I know I can't let him pass me. Josh goes into this turn. Here's the wall. Josh goes into this turn, wraps around, goes perpendicular to the wall, crashed so bad. And then David cuts right around Josh, so now I'm stuck behind Josh and I hit him. As soon as I hit him, I say, F you, Josh. I just yelled it because I'm so mad. I was so mad. I was like, oh my goodness.
But you're not mad now.
No, I'm not. I'm not mad at Josh now because, like, I get it. Maybe I could have played it a little safer. It's just unlucky. I couldn't do anything about it. So, on Josh for me throwing that race. Thank you, Josh. I really appreciate it. You know, really had to humble me for a second there. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna quiz you guys on some Gen Z slang. So you guys now know what cooked means, and I went over why people say pause. I went over that very loosely. You know, I wasn't very good at explaining it. The next one I was gonna say was, this is a very easy one. What do you think the term locked in means? Locked in. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. It's just locked in. It's very simple. Oh yeah, as if Josh wasn't mad. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Road rage. That's not road rage. When I drive on the road, I think I'm the most chill guy ever. You know how they say be a courteous driver? That is me. Zoned, solid. It's certain. I'm in the zone. Final answer. Focused. Yeah, you guys. Okay, yeah. See, I told you guys not to overthink it, and you guys didn't. It's that easy. It's just focused. You are locked in. You're all nerves and cylinders are firing, focused at this problem. I'm rarely locked in on anything, but I try. But again, as if Josh had to throw in his 2 cents, as if Josh wasn't also mad he got spun out. Josh, you spun yourself out. Don't get mad at anybody else. Be mad at yourself. I'm allowed to be mad at you because I didn't do anything wrong. I was far enough away, and you just came out of nowhere. Well, you were right in front of me the whole time. But when I messed up the turn, I was up against the wall at least. I didn't think anybody could mess up a turn that badly. Like, no wonder you don't have a driver's license, Josh. That's just insane.
Moving on.
So yeah, moving on. I keep saying F you, Josh, for that reason. Back to some weird Gen X phrases that you guys can educate me on, or you can say you've never heard it before. That's gnarly. That's the yuppie and diss. This one, don't want to delete it now. Jesus. Dude. I use this one a lot. I've called my dad dude on accident multiple times. Right, dude? And I know back in, like, Theodore Roosevelt's time, it wasn't the nicest thing to say. It meant a lot of other things. But you guys made it. You guys are so great. I know I say I'm making fun of Gen X during my show, but you guys have done a lot of good things, like a lot of other generations. There's good and bad that comes out of it. You guys made a very not so nice word into a great word. You know, you just call someone. It's like camaraderie. You call somebody dude. Dude, like, that's gnarly. Exactly. Now you combine them. So it's perfect that you guys can take a very not so nice word, as I said multiple times, a not so nice word called, like dude, and change the actual connotation out of it and make it just a sign of camaraderie. I can call you my dude, my guy. I walk down the street and go, dude, what's good? Instead of act like you're being insulted, you'll be like, oh, this guy's just calling me dude. So good job, Gen X. You did it. You got one out. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you guys. You're the best. Now I'm going to hydrate. Usually, the Kidz Korner mic check is cracking a soda can because I don't drink. But I started drinking the can before the show because I needed it, guys. Any amount of caffeine is what I needed today. Joey says that came from the movie Bill and Ted Excellent Adventures. Okay, I don't think that the word dude, like, actually, no, you make a good point. You make a good point that, like, a popular movie kind of popularized the word dude. I can see that. They do say that word a lot in the movie. I bet it's probably one of the most used. Josh saying, I'm going to remember that next time we're rolling and I'm teaching you jujitsu, Briggs. Whoa, okay, I don't swing that way, Josh. You thought I was joking about Chip and Dale's, but when I said it, you should have seen the smile that lit up on his face. Okay, whew. You can call me dude, not bruh. Okay, you don't call somebody bruh. This is also Gen Z learning for y'all. From Gen Z learning. You don't call somebody bruh. You say, like, bruh, come on. Like, you say it as a, as you would say kind of thing, or like as you would scoff. It's like a scoff. You'd say bruh. You know how I put the scoff at the end of it? Someone steps on your shoe, you go bruh. Come on. Nobody really says it like often, but you do say it a couple times. You would call somebody bro. You don't call him bruh. What's up, bruh? No. You say bro. There are other words in the English language that if you change the ending of the word, it means totally different things. Just like a lot of things in life. Bro and bruh, two different things. Now, oh yeah, I got one more thing. I got one more thing to show you guys. Trippin'! Our very own Trippy Dippy Pineapple would not have been around with a great nickname if it wasn't for you guys. If you're tripping, according to dictionary.com, you're acting like a fool and that you're being too excited, that you're too bothered about something. It may be derived from the sense of trip, meaning to be under the influence of a drug to experience a drug's effect. So, tripping, as you guys know, you're tripping on something. It's not that you're actually tripping over like a stick. You know, no. You're tripping, dog. You got to throw the dog in there. If you don't say dog after it, then you are tripping over a stick, okay? So if you took way too many drugs, I'd say you're tripping, dog. So yeah. Now you guys know some Gen Z terminology. Now don't act like I just be throwing, oh gosh, I just be throwing off. Let me speak like a high-class American.
Your inner ghetto.
Yeah, I'm showing my inner ghetto, as my dad says. Let me speak like a high-class American citizen for a moment. Let me articulate the words that are feeling it on the inner workings of my body. So, tripping, as you guys know, do not forget the G. That is improper English. ING is the current acting form. You know, you're running. You're not running. You're running. So, again, do not be tripping, my brother. Okay? Okay. Hi, Two Bear. Welcome to the stream. He says, I was tripping, dog. Yeah, there's a lot of things that Gen Z says that's a little weird. I don't use it all unless I'm trying to be funny with my friends. There's, just like you guys, there's a lot of Gen Z that make fun of the Gen Z that are stupid. Like, my friends and I will walk around impersonating the, like, weird Gen Zers that are like, excuse me, I seem to have misplaced my backpack. And they're all like this. And I'm not saying they're like nerds of the school. I'm saying that I was a nerd of the school, and I still made fun of people who act like that, because there's like a whole new level of just weird, okay? Oh, that's another word you guys came up with. You guys came up with nerd. Where does nerd come from? I didn't look this up. Let's take a journey and find out where nerd originates from.
Anybody who's not an athlete.
Origin, 1950s. Of unknown origins. What? Of unknown origins? The first documented appearance of the word nerd is as the name of a creature in Dr. Seuss? Dang, Dr. Seuss came up with nerd? That's cool. Okay, that's actually awesome. Now that's something that I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. So that, you know what dad facts are? It's like when you're a little kid and your dad just says something, you obviously believe it. It's like, I thought my grandpa lived on the moon till I was 8, but that's just because, till I was like 10, because that's what my dad told me when I was 4. It's like, I just knew my grandpa lived on the moon. And I tell people that. I go to school, I'd be like, you know my grandpa lives on the moon? And they'd be like, no way. I'd be like, yes way, my dad said so. So that's a dad fact. I'll be like, Dr. Seuss made up nerds, invented nerds. Not the candy, the actual term. Where are you going?
Well, I'm out of here. I'm done. My work's done.
Wow, thanks for helping me with my show.
Do you help me with my show?
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
You get in the way of my show.
Nuh-uh.
You know what? Have a great show.
Thank
Everybody
you.
hates you. Nobody loves you. Have a great show.
You're so loving and affectionate. Mrs. Ford, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Now he's gone. I can talk crap about him. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships to Kiki. I'm not going to attempt your last name. Donna Courtenay, Tim G, to a person, and to Jason Garraud. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Mrs. Ford. She, like Jennick's dad said in the last stream, he's got a button that just, or she's got a button that just goes, bong, 5 gifted, bong, 5 gifted. Oh, if you guys have not watched my gaming streams, I used to hit my desk a lot when I was in my room. Because, you know, it was fun. I was mad. I needed to let something out. I just go like, boom. Now, I'm just going to say, my desk in my room, on its last legs. On its last legs. It was like the perfect amount of like give to shake but not break. But if I hit it a little bit too hard, that thing was going down. This desk that we have, it's perfect. It's the perfect sound. It's the perfect shake. It's just, oh my goodness. And it picks up on the mic so well. Thank God. Thank you, Lion, for making this desk perfect for slamming. You killed your desk? No, I didn't kill my desk. Allegedly, it's still alive and well in my room. It's just I don't use it for this. Why? My kid asked me how Jewish people keep yarmulkes on their head. I told them they had a flat spot on their head. It was genetic. Exactly. That's dad facts right there. It's not the fact that they have like little clips. No, it's built in. They're born with the yarmulke on. And Danny DeLuna saying, I love you, Briggs. Danny's one of my friends. He's out in Texas. Yes, he does love me. I don't love him back. Sorry. I had to publicly say it. Everyone's saying bye to Gen X Dad. Sir, we don't need you to break the desk. I'm not breaking the desk. It's just perfect. Where has our fearless overlord been? Lion has parted ways with Gen X Talks. We still love the guy. He just hasn't been in the stream for a while. I miss the guy. He was one of the funniest guys I've ever known, and he was hilarious. And I love debating about flat Earth with him, because the one thing he never answered me was, how does gravity work? And he's like, well, things fall lower because if I dropped a baseball, why does it go down to the ground? He's like, well, it's because the air under is less buoyant. And then I was like, okay, well, the air above it's less buoyant. Why doesn't it just go up or left or right? What makes it go down, you know? So that was the whole thing. Feeling good. I am going to call the stream right here. Kidz Korner streams are always going to be about 30, 45 minutes because I have the movie night. The movie night's at 6 p.m. PST, Discord. Mods, throw the link in. Mods, throw the link in. Also, who was I? Let me just, there we go. Okay. Yeah, mods, throw the link in. The discord.gg/GenXTalks. Thank you. The movie tonight is Hitch. I will be hosting it. Hopefully, it actually works this time. If it does, that'd be sick. If not, I'm gonna just pass it off to Trippy and be like, "Please, Trippy, save my butt again." But I think I got it this time. If I hope you're not doing a drinking game where every time I say you have to take a drink, because then you're gone by now. In 30 minutes, you would have taken a lot of shots. So again, I know it's a short stream, and I started a little late, but I'm still trying to get in the groove of the Kidz Korner. And the Kidz Korner is always going to be a 30 to 45 minute show. Just a little tidbit on what's going on with me and how much, or like my thoughts on Gen X that I found out this week. So again, everyone. Everyone here from Gen X Talks, we wish you guys a good night. I'll catch you guys at the movie. And besides that, bye. Where's the off button? This is the thing I always forget. Where's the off button? I haven't been here in a while. There we go.